Hi, my name is Corey. Um, I opened a YouTube account, posting some videos. Not all the videos are good, but it is a gang stalking. Here's what I know. You listen to the book of Revelations or you read it. If you know the book of Revelations from chapter to chapter, this is what's really going on. Now, most people as targeted individuals, we're not having a group hallucination here. We're not fucking tripping off the same drug, and there's no fucking way that we're on some kind of drug because we're not. Here's what's happening. We're somewhere in the middle, or just passing the middle section of the book of Revelations. Fuck, we're damn near at the end of it. I don't know about y'all, but I asked God to take the wheel years ago. My way wasn't working, and here's what I asked him. I said, God, you know I'm a good man. You see my heart. You know I have never even taken a fucking piece of candy, with ill intentions. I've never hurt nobody for evil reasons. Everything I've ever done is for positive reasons. Even when I get revenge, I feel remorse instantly. Like I'm a good person through and through. I don't even know if I have a vindictive evil bone in my body still to this day. These motherfuckers gang stalking me, and all I wanted to do is just leave me alone and leave other people alone. Not just me, but leave other people alone. I want them to just, if they got their lives, and just go enjoy it. Leave us alone. I haven't even. I can't even put hands on them. Because I just don't. It's just not worth it. And this is it. I'm going to heaven. I asked God. I said, look, man, I'm a good person. And I want more than anything to be who you say I need to be. But he himself said, none but him are perfect. We will always sin. Our bodies themselves are sin. It's not our bodies we're taking with us. It says in the book of Revelations, our bodies will lay in the street as an example. Our souls are what God wants. Our souls is what we're nurturing. And it's our soul that's going to live forever. And, I don't know about anybody else, but I've noticed a dramatic change in my life from that very moment. I said, God, let me be me. Let me be myself as a person, as an individual. Let me live my life the way that would make me happy, but let me live it by your principles. Let me live it in a holy manner. Let me be a homeless, holy stoner. Let me just be who I want to be, But I want to go to heaven. I don't want to burn. I want to live. And I meant it. I had tears in my eyes when I said it. And my life has worked out. Now, I may not have a fancy car. I may live in a tent, but I'm happy. I could be up in the house anytime I want to. Really, all I gotta do is just go, just make a few sacrifices. But it's more than that for me. Like, I'm free. I don't. I'm happy with what I got. I'm warm. I mean, it snowed last night, but I'm warm. I'm comfy. I'm warm. I'm happy. I'm chilling. I'm in a good time. It's just these gang stalkers won't leave me alone. It makes me fucking annoyed. Like I said, I'm right with God. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to meet my maker right now. I know my name is on one of them 12 lists. 12,000 on each list. 12,000 times 12. That's what it said in the book of Revelations. That is how many people have their name on the list to go to heaven. That's who's going to heaven. Y'all, the rest of y'all are burnt. You're burnt. Your name has been, if you believe something, like if you removed a single word from the fucking Bible, your name is removed from the book of life. You're done. You're off the list. See ya. Bye. Get off the train. If you added something, then every plague written in that Bible, every curse, is done onto them. So anybody who's ever added anything or changed anything, you're fucked. Now here's one thing. I know I didn't really read the whole Bible through and through, but I didn't have to. I know God's real. He's got to be. It makes too much sense. I listened to the book of Revelations for the first time in years last night. Just last night, the whole thing, chapter to chapter, cover to cover on YouTube for a couple hours, you know what I mean? And it's real, it's happening, it's the time, is at hand. The targeted individuals, you know why you're being targeted? Because you're a good person. And because you have God in your heart. And because you're meant to go to heaven. You are heaven bound. Your name has been written on one of them lists. And the prophet and fucking, St. John himself said, it's going down. Right now, we need to organize and we need to stick together because God's coming for us. You know, you could look, it even says, you know, the world will become the devil's playground before we go. We got to suffer for 40 months and some change. You know, I mean, there's specific time frames. You know, I've been getting gang stalked since, you know, early 2019, late 2018. Started in Tucson, followed me here to Oregon. It's nonstop. It's been going on 2 years now. I went to prison for defending myself against these people. They're demons. There's no reason for them to do this other than just to be evil. You can look at the comments I get on my YouTube, on my notifications. There's a guy called himself Chief Handler, my owner. Calls himself my owner. You know, like, you know, and the only way he could know some of the things he said is if he'd been watching me for 2 years, which means he's been following me. It's not just police. Dude, I've seen homeless people walking around with radios in their ears. I've seen tweakers. I've seen these people talking to tweakers in gas stations and in stores and even in the hospital, talking to the nurses and the staff as they followed me there, and they're just sitting there talking to the police, the sheriff deputy, and the nurses, all in there dropping my legal name, literally talking about me at the desk because they think I have headphones in and don't realize I just paused my music. And at about 10 seconds after I pause my music and I have been listening to them, they'll look at me and go, oh, he's listening. You know, yeah, I'm listening. See, they know. And you know what it is? It's because they're demons. They're hellbound. They're not going to heaven. The devil will deceive you. And that's why I'm making this video. I don't care what anybody says about me. I don't care what you think. I'm right with my life and I'm right with God. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can call me what you want. Because I know the book of Revelations. I'm going to die bloody. I'm going to be crucified in the same manner they crucified Christ. And I'm going to be done dirty, bloody, and wrong for my beliefs and for my faith. But you know what? I'm going to heaven. I can't take this body with me. They can have this. You can done have it. And you can have this world. Because this world and its desires shall pass away. But he who does God's will live forever. Know that I am going to live. And I'm getting a fucking call right now, you know, from a 503-714-3523. Like, I don't know who the fuck's calling me or why. But they're interrupting me mid-sentence when I'm getting right there on the point. I mean, that's just goes to the point. That's what I'm talking about. He who does God's will live forever. This world, its desires, your body, it's irrelevant. I'm gonna be made an example of here in Portland, Oregon, for my beliefs, because I'm telling you what the church told you, it's wrong. And you just gotta look at the Bible and look at it from another point of view. I'm a child of God. I'm holy, and I'm headed up. So to all targeted individuals, you are being targeted for that reason alone. You are heaven bound. They are not going to stop. You cannot just simply ignore them. You have to fucking praise God. It's the times at hand. We gotta start saving people. We gotta start letting people know it's going on right now. Everybody around the world. God said in the book of Revelations, I mean, maybe 140 something thousand people are going to heaven. This is what it said in the book of Revelations. This is the one I listened to. 12,000 times 12. 12 tribes of Israel. You know, I know my name's on one of them lists. I could probably tell you which list it's on, you know, because my lucky stone, you know, goes into the 12th door, you know. Amethyst. Amethyst is my lucky stone, and it's on one of the 12 gates. It's one of the 12 tribes to go through. So, I mean, my doorway's already set. It's there, you know. I'm going to heaven. And who are you, as a human being, to tell me otherwise? Who are you to play my God and tell me that I'm wrong? That's between me and God. Calling all targeted individuals. Hit my line, 480-450-8389. Let's get together. Let's start that ministry. Let's just put together our knowledge and figure out what the fuck is really going on, because this is what I know. And I'm willing to sit right here alone and suffer for another year and a half, which by my count is what it's going to take to match the time frame of 40-something months and some change. It's here.